What is going on, everybody? DJ Minds here. I hope you're doing all right today. We are currently at the making of this video 39 subscribers. That's right, 39 subscribers on this YouTube channel. Let's hit that 100 and then one day 1,000 so I can live stream for you, do even more for you, and we can unlock a lot of things. But I need your help to do that. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it, and consider subscribing to the channel. So anyways, I'm not going to clickbait you like everybody else. I'm going to tell you right off the bat how much money I make, how much money you could potentially make, and then we'll get into like the more details. So yeah, let's get into what you're actually here for, the money. All right, so overall I have 1.4 gigahash. On HiveOS here, I just have 1.014. I'll get into everything else of how I'm getting that 1.4 in just a minute. But here you can see 21 GPUs just on the HiveOS. I'm trying to transfer over everything to HiveOS currently, so it's not all right here. But yeah, for 3.182 kilowatts used. And this is actually inaccurate because I'm using Mining Pool Hub. This is all my Windows machines. It says 372.23 megahash. That's a little off. All right, so a breakdown of how I'm actually getting that 1.417 megahash. I just showed you the 1.01 for Hive. I'm getting 306 from one of my non-LHR rigs, which is 2 times 3080s, one 3060 version 1, one 3070 Founder Edition, getting 59 from a 3060 Ti Founder Edition, and an additional 38 from a 2070 laptop. So if you're new, you're like, what the hell does all that mean? That's fine. I've already typed it in. What you want to do is go to whattomine.com. Right here, you can see what to mine in this blue right here. You can type in how much megahash you have, which is 1417. And if I scroll down right here, it'll tell you I'm making about $99.2 a day. So almost $100. Let's just call it $100. It's a lot easier. And that's every single day. So if we get the calculator, this is pretty easy math. 100 times 30, which is 1 month. So we're making around $3,000 before electric. We'll get into that later. Before electric, about $3,000 a month. You can multiply that by 12. Again, very easy, around $36,000 per year. So I started my mining journey back in February of this year. I've tried it a long time ago before, but I'm not going to count that. That was like 2017 bull run. But what did I start off with? How much money can you really make realistically? All right, so firstly, electricity. Let's just start with that. I don't know what your electricity bill is. So I think on average, the average American's probably paying like 8 cents a kilowatt up to 12 cents. It could be more depending where you live, could be less. I know in Europe, it could be 20 to 30, 40 cents. So look that up because everything I'm going to show you is before electric because I can't possibly cater to everybody's electric bill. But that's going to be your biggest cost. So I started off with this 1070 right here. I had this already. I was gaming with it. I actually think it's still a really good card for 1080p. This bad boy is not bad at all. It's still profitable. Most things 10 series and on are profitable. I think a 980 Ti is profitable. Look that up on your own. I don't really recommend getting that old. If you already have it though, why not use it? Why not hash with something like this? So yeah, like I said, I started with this, and then I also started with my laptop, which I had laying around, which is a 2070. I bought that for video editing and stuff before I even started crypto mining. So combined, I started off with a 1070 and a 2070 laptop. If you want to find out a real quick way just to figure out how much you can make, just type in Google 1070 hash rate. You'll get nice hash. It might be a little more, might be a little less, but a lot of the times you just scroll down and it'll tell you how much it's making. So let's say $1.76 for a 1070 before power. So I'll write that down on this notepad, and then we'll do my laptop, which was an RTX 2070. And according to NiceHash, it's making about $2.64 per day. So if we combine $1.76 plus 2.64 cents, we're making about $4.40 at this moment. And again, you'll be more every single day. It changes every month. It changes. Right now, you might make $4 between the two. And then next month, you might make $3. You might make $6. It's really weird, but I'm just going to show you as of October 9th of 2021. So we're just going to call it $4.40. So if we take that $4.40, multiply that by 30, that's $132 a month. Now, a lot of you, including myself, when I started, I was like, $4 a day. What do we do with that? $4. What's that, like a Red Bull and a half, maybe 2 Red Bulls or something else? Like, who cares? But if you really think about it, right? If you do it like this, 4 times 30, 132, that's actually when you're like, an extra $132 a month. And you multiply that by 12, you're like, oh, $1,584 before electric, right? So, wow, that's when you start thinking, okay, this is actually kind of lucrative, right? So it really depends what you're starting off with. And you can do this math with whatever GPU that you're starting with. But let's say you're not starting off with anything. This one's huge. This next thing I'm about to talk about is the price that you're paying. Please try to get MSRP. I know that sounds easy. I know it. But check your Facebook marketplace. Look around, right? Don't buy the first thing that you find. And you need to know the difference between non-LHR, which is full hash rate. You'll get the full capacity for the mining, versus LHR, which you're going to have to do altcoins, Ravencoin stuff. This video is not for that, but just understand what you're buying. The price that you enter really, really matters. The next thing is capital. Capital meaning, what are you starting off with? How much money do you have, right? If you don't have at least $2,000, I don't think you'll be able to do too much. Why? Because you have to buy a motherboard, 150 bucks, maybe 100 bucks if you buy it used or something. Then you got to buy the CPU, you got to get the PSU, which powers the computer. You got to get RAM, you got to get SD card or USB. I use a USB because I like Hive OS a lot more than Windows, but I recommend starting off with Windows, right? There's a lot more than just the price of these GPUs. There's a lot more that you have to factor into it. So please price that out, figure out if that's something that you want to do. You know, depending on your age, your job, what's going on with your life, the capital is going to change. For me, I've been trading stocks in the stock market for over 10 years. So for me, I had a lot of capital. I had like a few $100,000 to start off with. Now, I'm not trying to spend all that right now because we're in a bull market, but eventually, right, I have a few $100,000 to play with because I did a lot in the stock market. I understand a lot of you are going to start off with nothing. Like I said, I started off with nothing because I wanted to make sure it's something I even wanted to do. And that's why I say, don't go real big into it, right? Get one, maybe two GPUs. And if you already have them, that's even better. Mess around with it. And it's really, really fun. At least for me, it is. See, stocks are cool. And I still do stocks and I still keep a lot of stocks, but they're kind of boring because you buy it and it just sits there and nothing's happening. And you're just waiting and waiting to make money off of Tesla or Nvidia or whatever. But this for me isn't work. Like a lot of people will say that GPU mining is work. I don't know. I've never felt like it was work. I guess it's work, moving your arm a little bit, twisting your wrist, but to me, it's not really work. I enjoy it. Like I get a thrill out of it. I love doing it. I love the builds. I love watching the money go up because it's all about the money at the end of the day, at least for me. But the fun's great too, right? And for me, if you're doing something that you love, it's not really work. I don't go home and say, oh man, I got to build this 8 rig and I'm really sad about it. No, I look forward to it. I want to do it. I enjoy doing it. You know, no different than some people liking video games. I just like building GPUs and I'm interested in the money aspect of it. I love the return. What you put into it, both financially and with your time, is what you'll get out of it. Look, I don't want to misguide you and have you thinking what you put into it with just time is going to make you a lot of money, because both are just as important. What are you starting off with? How much capital do you have? And I don't recommend you go get a loan. Just build it slowly like I did. See if it's something you want to do, and then maybe you could start expanding more. An even quicker way to find out how much you could make for your GPUs, go up here on what to mine and click what you have, a 3070. Let's just say you have one 3070. If you click it, it'll tell you pretty much you'll make around 58 hash. You could make a little more, you could make it a little less. Calculate, and then bam, $4.06. Depending on your electric, it'll be $3.74. But please check that out for your local area. This is never financial advice. So what are the most common cards? Let's just try to aim, especially if you're starting off on newer cards, 3060s and up. And you can always go backwards if you want to, but I don't know. I feel like the 40 series or 4000 series coming. Why not, if you're brand new starting off, why not focus on the future? So let's just pretend you're getting a 3080. It says around 91 mega hash. Let me tell you, that's obviously the non-LHR. You're not going to get that, especially with like what's going on today. You should get around 70% of that. And that's why I like to Google it more. And they do have the LHR versions. If you look over here where it says L, I don't know. I've just never found what to mine to be spot on. It's close, but it's never been really spot on. Yeah, 64 mega hash isn't bad at all for your 3080. I think I get like 65, 66. So yeah, it's pretty close. But yeah, as if you look down here, you get about $4 a day on Ethereum, and you can look at other coins and stuff. I really just like Ethereum, Raven, stuff like that. Another really popular one is the RX 580. Maybe you have those laying around. Maybe you have some older AMDs. It says it gets around 30 mega hash. You scroll down here, you'll get $2.13 before electric. So just do the math there. Now, one thing I really love about crypto mining, and I think why I'm so addicted to it, is because you can always make more money. I know for me personally, the goal is financial freedom. I don't want to have a boss ever again. I have one now. I'm still working in the army, but eventually I want to get to that point where I'm free. You know, I wake up when I want, I eat what I want, I do what I want. There's no phone calls telling me do this, do that, right? I just do what I want when I want. And I think that's a goal for like everybody. And it's so interesting. You could start off with 1, 2, 3, 4 and expand to 5 to where I'm at now, where I'm getting a farm. I already have 3 acres and I'm signing for it next Friday. Then I'm going to build a little building on it. And then we're building a mini farm. I've been hoarding GPUs. I have a lot coming in. That's a different video. But the point is, there's really no end to it. You can get as big as you want. You can say, I can make $5,000. Eventually, it's not quick, but $5,000 a month or $10,000 or $20,000 a month. You can do that. It's realistic. It's a slow pace, right? It takes a while. You have to have money, right? But the potential is there. It's almost like you can promote yourself at your own time. And that's what I love about it. That's what's so great about it. And another thing that's so good about it is that it does the work for you. You hook it up, you set it up, you just perform maintenance on it. You make sure the damn thing's working, right? Again, not financial advice, but it just runs for itself. It does all the work for you. Throw it in a corner somewhere or wherever you want to put it. You hit play and that's it. It does it for you. You can go on vacation. You can go to the store. You can go to work. It doesn't matter. And obviously you have to attend to it for fire issues and everything, but it does everything for you and you can get as big as you want, as rich as you want eventually. Now, here's something that you really need to focus more on. And I wish I would have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. The coin. How much coin are you getting? Because again, the day-to-day changes, it doesn't really matter. Today I make $5, tomorrow I'll make $5.50. It doesn't really matter. How much coins are, or how many coins are you getting? I've made a lot more than this, to be honest with you, since February, but I had to buy some things. I went on vacation to visit my family. They haven't seen the grandkids. How much Ethereum are you making? How much Litecoin, Bitcoin, whatever you're doing? I don't suggest Bitcoin, by the way, but how much are you getting paid? Because that's really what matters. And then you have to decide, am I going to hold it? I like to hold it. I have a full-time job. I have no need for the money. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm holding these coins because I believe in Ethereum for 5 years, right? 3 years at least. And so it doesn't really matter to me the day-to-day change, right? But you need to look at that kind of stuff, man. You know, you might be in a different financial situation where you need to pay off your electricity bill and you can't do it out of pocket or whatever, right? You need to think about that and you need to look into that and focus more on the coin. How much coin am I getting every day, every month, every whatever? Right? Because it's not really about the dollar amount, because that will change. I mean, imagine if you bought here $1,583 your Ethereum was worth, and then it went up to 2,000, right? And that's just in a couple days. So don't get too caught up on that because it just goes up and down constantly. I think I've rambled enough on this video, guys. Like I said, 39 subs. We're getting closer and closer to 100. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment, say something. It really helps us grow. Leave a like or a dislike, something. It doesn't really matter. You can tell me I'm a piece of shit. It doesn't matter. Not financial advice. I love every single one of you. Please let me know what you're starting off with. If this video helped you, I do have a Discord. You can join. You can talk to me. There's all types of things we could talk about. And I hope that this helps someone out there, even if it's just one person. I'll catch you guys on the next video. DJ Minds signing out.